What is going on, Notre Dame fans? Mike Singer live on the Blue and Gold YouTube channel following Notre Dame's 28-7 victory over the Boise State Broncos. Sitting in the Notre Dame Stadium press box as the Fighting Irish players and staff are singing the alma mater, and a really good performance today for Notre Dame, especially on the defensive side of the ball, holding a pretty good Boise State team to just 7 points. CJ Carr going 15 of 23 for 189 yards and the 2 touchdowns. And obviously could have been a lot more. Former Notre Dame wide receiver Robby Toma will be joining me in just a few minutes. Folks, please hit the thumbs up on this YouTube video. Subscribe to the Blue and Gold YouTube channel for more content. Again, former Notre Dame wide receiver Robby Toma will be joining us in just a second. But yeah, I really can't speak enough about just how good this team was today. Did the offense put up 40 or 50 like they have been doing recently? No, but they moved the ball with ease. The defense, that defense looked like the defense that Notre Dame fans have been used to seeing under Al Golden. 4 interceptions, 4 sacks for the Fighting Irish defense. I thought really just did look tremendous. Leonard Moore was back, and great to see him today. Look, guys, 24 penalties. I thought that was definitely a talking point from this one, just how ugly the game was from a refereeing standpoint. That was the worst. And I never complain about referees. That is not my MO, but that was some of the worst refereeing that I have ever seen. I think this was an ACC crew. Shame on them. They were terrible. Some of the ticky-tack calls were absolutely nuts. But hey, just looking at the stats there again, CJ Carr, 15 of 23, 189 yards. Should have been 3 touchdowns. He missed a wide open Will Pauling on a post. Jordan Faison leading the way receiving. He was tremendous as he's been all season. And then we'll bring in Robby Toma, who's a big Jordan Faison fan. Faison went for 6 receptions, 83 yards. Got a former Notre Dame wide receiver Robby Toma in here. Robbie, reaction to this win for the Irish?
What's up, brother? How we doing?
I'm doing great, man.
I mean, if you saw me on Twitter, I was wilding a little bit, but no, I felt overall like physically we dominated the game, but we didn't execute, which is kind of been the Achilles heel for our team. So we're first drive was a perfect example of the season, right? Or at least the first 2 games. Just a couple beers. Don't worry about it.
I didn't mean to put that up.
No. You're all good. I saw it in the thing. But no, I mean, this is a part of it, right? Freeman said it after the game. You work so hard, and as fans, we celebrate. So I'm excited for the team.
So,
go ahead.
Okay, you talked about the execution, but we know it's about to get loud in here. So let me know if it gets too loud. The Freeman's press conference is about to go in the press box.
Sure.
But the offense didn't execute that well, but we kind of know what the offense is. It's a juggernaut.
Sure.
It's why I'm so happy right now is that the defense is back. It just is. Look, you think about the end of the Purdue game, it was good. Right, second half of the Purdue game. I mean, the beginning of the Arkansas game, that first quarter wasn't great for the defense, but it rallied, and that high-flying Arkansas offense only put up 13 points. And then a 3-1 Boise team, 3-1 Boise team comes in here and puts up 7 points. The defense was awesome, Robbie. It was awesome. So I'm fired up right now.
I think that what was the final score? Sorry,
28-7.
28-7. That's an ass whooping for most people, but it doesn't feel as well. So I feel like we are back to the feelings we had last season where it wasn't enough, which I think is a good problem to have as a Notre Dame fan. Defensively, there was a lot of times where they did not, in my eyes, the marriage didn't work out, because there was a lot of times where that quarterback had a lot of time to throw. But on the back end, we were able to save them, or there was a penalty, which we can talk about the refs all day long. But I do think that there's still a lot of room for improvement, and I got it on the back. Penn State. I mean, we knew Franklin was a clown anyway, so not
Penn
surprising.
State lost to
Downburn.
UCLA 42-37. What a absolute joke the Nittany Lions are. And I didn't really have that many
You know what, Mike? You know
problems.
what's sad? You know what's very sad is that we just took our varsity football team to UCLA and we met the head coach who just was fired and the defensive coordinator. So I'm very sad to see success after somebody gets fired, if that makes sense, because that guy was so kind. But happy for UCLA, and obviously I hate Penn State, so go Irish.
Yeah, I didn't really have that many problems with Penn State fans and just like that whole program until like I feel like the past few weeks they've just been really annoying and talking so much shit on social media, and
that's what they do.
That's
what they do.
Yeah. So Penn State still has not beaten a power
what's
team.
going on in the Bama Vandy game?
The Bama game, they're up 23-14 with 2 minutes left. Texas is going to lose to Florida. So the chaos, like, and Iowa State lost to Cincy, so there is starting to these top teams are losing. This is exactly what you needed.
On Monday.
Yeah.
They're going to start.
This is exactly what you wanted.
The correct term, but
yeah,
they're starting to duke it out in the top, and that's what we need.
Yeah. So some standouts for you in this game, Robby. Who really impressed you for the Irish?
You know what? Nobody in particular, but there was a few plays where you see how good Fields is, right? There was I think it was a hitch route where he made a few guys miss, and I feel like we were kind of in a bad state offensively. And then on the other side too, I think how many catches did Pauling have?
Just two for 43.
But you see how active he is. They even have him motioning into blocking, like within the box. So like you see his what's his value and why he's a captain, which is what I'm excited about, because we get to see that kid and why he was voted a captain, because you don't see that often from a receiver who transferred and only has 1 year at the school. So
sure,
for me it's those two kind of plays, but I'm a receiver, so I kind of am biased, but I like to see Pauling and Fields out there.
Yeah. I just like I said, like the offense having some misexecution for me is very forgivable. I mean, they still posted 28 points on a day where they weren't great, and then that defense to me felt like what we're accustomed to, like the Al Golden. Like, yeah, you're going to give up some yards and you're going to give up
Jordan
a touchdown.
Botello, by the way.
Hey, Jordan,
he laid the hand.
Dude, he really did.
Yeah.
But also
on the screen, which I'm glad Jason Garrett, or what's his name? Garrett? Is it Jason Garrett?
Was it Jason Garrett was on the call today? I don't know.
Yeah, Jason Garrett, but he gave him a huge shout out because he read that screen. So I was very happy to see Botello get some love.
Yeah. So
not a big Cowboys guy, so I could say that for that guy. So
but yeah, I think the defense is back, man. Think about Al Golden defense. You gave up a lot of chunk plays, you gave up some scores, but turnovers and these havoc plays, and you're getting after the quarterback, and you're getting 4 sacks, 4 interceptions, only giving up 315 yards, which in this day and age, that I think that's a pretty good outing. I mean, sack adjusted rushing yards for Boise State was 4.4, and I think a lot of that was from they're so damn loud. Can you hear that, the press conference?
No,
is that
okay? No, we can't hear a thing. No, we can hear it. We can hear it. Lock in.
Killface, there he is. I asked about Killface. He says sloppy game, but they covered the spread. I said surely YouTube poster Killface will be here to tell us how bad the defense was. So all the people who wanted Chris Ash fired, are you taking that back now? Like, so are you guys good on Chris Ash?
Absolutely not.
Are you joking?
I've never called for Ash to be fired, by the way. But Boise was not very good. Let's be honest. Boise was not very good. So let's not freak out here. But our defense is trending upwards, which is what we want. And we want to peak at the right time. So I'm not saying
what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take?
It's okay. I didn't like how much time is it Maddox? I forgot the quarterback's name, but I did not like how much time that guy had today. Even though there were, but again, we are showing improvement, which is all we need right now, because our schedule's not very hard moving forward. So the improvement is all we need week in and week out.
I mean, he had some time, but it was all. How many times was Boise State in like 2nd and 35? It's like, yeah, you're just playing more prevent and not coming after him a whole lot.
But Mike, I don't want to be a like Debbie Downer. We just won. Winning is hard in college football or in football in general. So we got to enjoy it. But Boise again was not very good, and we got a lot of penalties that kind of saved us a little bit. So, what's his name? Killface.
Oh, I think the penalties were
on both ends. On both ends, it was terrible. There was a clip that they called on a screen. I think it was the first possession for Boise that really knocked the wind out of their sail. So, again, officiating was terrible on both sides, but I do think the improvement on defense is a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, 4 interceptions, 4 sacks, 7 points. Robby, you're a perfectionist right now. I like it.
Well, we want to go to the playoffs. Penn State lost. Like, there's going to be opportunity here. What do we got here?
Yeah, Adam says we got a W.
Amazing spelling here.
And a Rob/Robby/Robby Toma Tuesday on Monday on a Saturday. So
every day's Friday in Rob's world. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, you guys post your questions for Robby and myself. We'll continue to talk about this big 28-7 victory for the Fighting Irish, and yeah, just kind of like big picture outlook. I mean, while Notre Dame still is not a lock, like if you go 10-2, you're like, it's not, but it's become like some of these losses are good. Penn State, I'm going to tweet out tonight, dear AP voters, before you send in your poll, please consider where you're going to rank Penn State. Like, really think about it, because I feel like there's going to be a couple doofuses who still put Penn State in their top 10 despite 0 Power 4 wins and 2 losses.
We're in week 5, week 6. Like, it's
week 6.
Penn State is clearly not a good football team, and this wasn't even a big game. I get it. They're going to California and they're traveling far because they're not used to it, but I'm not too worried about like the voting as of right now. As long as Notre Dame takes care of what Notre Dame can take care of, we'll be in the playoffs. I truly believe that.
Yeah, I think so too. I do think so. But just, man, like some of these losses today, assuming that Texas did lose and Iowa State loses, like you need chaos, and then you need USC, Miami, and A&M to continue to do well. So Irish fans, make sure you're pulling.
Man, did you see that College Game Day by chance? It's 5 a.m. in Hawaii, by the way.
No, I did not watch it. I was driving over here from Chicago.
McAfee brought it up. If betting was allowed in Hawaii, I would have put my entire house on that. It would have
on what?
On Cincinnati giving points unranked to the 14 seed Iowa State, and Cincinnati ended up winning. So shout out Pat McAfee, that was awesome.
Adam, really appreciate the $5 super chat. Joey says, make sure everyone gives this video a thumbs up. Yes, please.
Oh no,
give this video a thumbs up. What's up?
If you bet on Vanderbilt, bummer.
Were they a big dog, like 10 points or something?
It was 12 points. There, it was 23-14, and Bama just ran it in with 17 seconds left.
Yeah.
We're not worried about Bama. Screw them.
J-Rose says, I'm a bit confused now. Glass half full or empty? I think Robby is going to say he's not glass half empty, but I think he is. I am glass is 100% full after this game. I feel fantastic. Robby is
if there are markers, it is at 8 ounces. Like, I'm not saying half full, half empty. Like, we are not a full glass. Like, I think that our football team is good, but we have to look at it in terms of the full picture. Offensively, we know we're great, but we didn't execute. We still won by 21. Defensively,
cover the spread, by the way.
We cover the spread, but defensively, there's still gaps, but our guys are improving and we're bending and not breaking, which we like to see. I think the anger and anxiety that we felt as fans has also created my what's the word? Again, I've had a few, so everybody relax. But I don't have anxiety on the defense, but I'm just not sold on it yet.
That's fine.
I still saw that quarterback had a lot of time, and had Boise maybe had better receivers, we might have been in some trouble. So that's where I'm at.
Ryan says an extra one for Horka at the back later. I appreciate the super chat. Uncle Mike says spread was 21.5. It opened at 16.5, and it was 20.5 all
I thought it closed at 20.5.
So if you were on a site that had it at 21.5, that's on you for not taking it earlier. You took that thing like an hour before the game, so that's on you.
Uncle Mike's struggling. Sorry, Uncle Mike.
I was telling people all week, man, Boise State under 21.5 was the play, and I just
I got
Ryan, thanks for the super chat, brother.
I got to watch a lot of Boise football over the course of my Hawaii, love for the game with Colt Brennan and all those guys. Boise has always been a very disciplined football team, no matter what who are the coaches. So we knew what we were going to get. They weren't very disciplined, but it's going to be a dogfight anytime you have Boise. 20 is a lot of points to win by.
Yeah. So, all right, let's continue to talk about Notre Dame's win, folks. Please hit the thumbs up on this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Post your questions for Robby.
Absolute dog. Tay Johnson, not just because he wears 9, dog. He is a dog. He comes in flying. I think they had him at 178. He does not hit like he's 178 pounds. That guy comes flying in, and he will be an absolute eraser for us for a number of years.
You want to watch some film from the game?
Sure.
All right, let me try to find. Let me see. Now, you guys have to hear Freeman, right? This is freaking loud at this point.
Is he behind you, like right in there?
That's what it sounds like. No, they have this. Hold on, let me see if I can't just show you guys the view here.
How is this? My friend in Vegas got the line at 22.5.
22?
Lefrano, you've been fooled.
Did he take Boise or Notre Dame there?
Of course not. He's a diehard Notre Dame.
Oh, got you.
Diehard Notre Dame.
All right, let's see if I can't figure this out. All right, let's take a look at this. This first touchdown. This was something of beauty, bro. Let me make sure I have it up. Boom. Just tell me what you're seeing on this play, right?
Will, is this Will Pauling on a slot fade potentially? Sorry, it just got real quiet. I mean, that is a hell of a throw by CJ. He was off target most of the day, but let's see how Will ran his route here.
I mean, off target. I mean,
CJ missed a lot of throws today. Wow.
Freak out.
Look at that release by Will. Unbelievable.
How he's playing the game, and so he's got.
Watch him jab in. Boom. That DB was cooked from the line of scrimmage. You would like to see Will maybe shave a little bit more and not be so wide, but unbelievable.
Freeman just left the press conference, but now we have CJ Carr. So yeah, they just pump this into this press box.
That's good.
Like, no one's in here, but
wait, they bring the kids up to the press box?
No. They have it playing on the TVs here, and it is just incredibly loud. And then
I was never good enough to go up to to the press box.
I don't know
So
if it was necessarily
glad
that
you
it
got
was
up there,
hard
Mike.
that we didn't execute to the level that we know we
How many
can.
times did you do the
We
post-game
just
press
played
conference,
all over
though?
the field.
It was mainly on the road. Yeah, I didn't get any love at home.
I think it's because the podium at home was too tall. It was like, you know, you could.
Oh, you dirty dog. You dirty dog. You dirty dog. You can't say that with a white Apple Watch wristband like you're in 8th grade.
I like Robby with this couple of beers, man. You got that Shane Gillis prescription of the couple of beers,
couple
huh?
beers. You know what? After you brought that up, that ad or that clip kept showing up on my phone. It's great.
That's awesome. All right, let's see this Jeremiah Love touchdown, brother.
9th touchdown this season.
That's crazy through 4 games or 5 games. Sorry,
Man, how scary was that when he went down, though? But dude, this guy might be one of the strongest and well-balanced humans on earth. I would really love to know what his weight room numbers are, because he doesn't strike me as somebody who is ridiculously strong in the weight room, but just like his balance and his power in the run game is unmatched.
What'd you think about?
Oh, go ahead.
What'd you think about the Irish offensive line today?
I was in the beginning. I was super impressed. I think there was a time where they had sent 7 guys in the first drive, and CJ was back there just so comfortable. I think he might have hit Will on a crossing route, but I thought in critical downs, our offense as a whole didn't execute. Whether I don't know if it was a line play, but we have to talk about that 4th and goal. CJ Carr as the lead fullback in
The Wildcat.
Listen, Denbrock, I love you to death. You're my guy, but CJ running a fullback lead.
Did you see my text, by the way, Robby? Did you see my text? I feel like I am a lot taller than you, but like your camera, you're like this right now. You gotta tilt it down a little bit. Oh, I like that shirt too, bro. There you go.
Oh yeah. No, this is throwback.
I love it.
This is a throwback.
A couple comments here from Jordan. He asks favorite spot for poke on the island.
Ooh, you got to go to Kahuku Superette, Jordan. Hopefully they don't put a lot of sesame oil like they have recently, but Kahuku Superette, give it a go.
There was a poke place that opened up.
Hey, let's get this right. It's poke.
Poke. I'm sorry.
If you come in saying poke, we will get you on the island immediately with the white.
I'm sorry.
The white watch band.
You're gonna bully me and change this, man. My wife picked this.
You start the door open when you called me small. That is it. Napoleon syndrome hit full effect.
My town where I'm from is just like it's. They opened up a poke spot downtown in my town where it was like, bro, it was a little too much, and it lasted like 3 months. Like my town is not ready for a poke spot.
Rawfish is not a well.
I loved it, man.
But you're right here at Hanson.
This was in the Atlanta area. It's like 30 minutes south of Atlanta.
Okay, yeah. No, they're not ready for that.
Yeah, they were not ready for it.
Yeah.
It's like, man. Hibachi spots, so we're still not sure about that in that area, bro. But Jordan, thanks for the question. Erod says, do you think Pauling should start over Great House? Seemed more comfortable with Carr. Of course, Great House was out today. I don't even remember what the injury was.
But I think that is a phenomenal question. That is something that I thought about today, and seeing the activity of Pauling and the amount of, I guess, throws that CJ had given it, even though it was off target a few. Like, I thought that slant should have been a touchdown, even though there was a holding. But again, yeah, Carr seems super comfortable with Pauling, and I do think that's the play. But there is Great House for what he did in that span of playoffs, or the college football playoffs, shows his value. But I do think that Pauling is unbelievable.
Yeah.
By unbelievable, I mean his activity. He's able to go block in the box. He gets open, and when you watch him with the football, he's just irritating because you're like, get down, but he's fighting for every last yard. So he's an irritant to the defense, which is why I think he should be out there.
Yeah, I love this. Like
Kingston,
that
thank you.
three-headed receiver monster right now between Fields, Faison, and Pollock. Man, they all feel like complement each other really well. Faison.
I mean, I don't know what there used to be a package, and I was in it called the Smurf package. So I don't know what they call Faison and
we saw Faison and Pauling in a 12 personnel.
I don't know how tall they are. I'm just saying. So I don't want to call them small, but they don't strike me as giant individuals. So, but I do think that is the most effective lineup when we have those three on, and then obviously Reardon, big number 9, and there is, 11 personnel is our jam.
Yeah, and I feel like they're running more 12 than we've seen. Like it's been more and more each game.
Yeah. The only reason I don't like 12 is because I feel like you're going to bring somebody else in the box, which if we're in an 11 or 10 personnel, like Price and Love are going to correct us if there's a missed block, right? But if you have somebody coming off the bench in 12 who might not be warm, like second tight end or whatnot, that might cause some problems. But again, I'm not in that room, so I already picked on Denbrock enough about his damn Wildcat, so I'll let him go.
Folks, please hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the Blue and Gold YouTube channel for more content. We got former Notre Dame wide receiver Robby Toma in Hawaii, and I'm Mike Singer, and I'm in the Notre Dame press box. Just behind my camera here is the beautiful empty Notre Dame stadium. Like this place, every time I'm here, it continues to amaze me, man. It's seriously.
I miss it, man.
This view is absolutely gorgeous, man.
You know what's one of the coolest thing, Mike? You know what's one of the coolest things was
it's gorgeous.
As players, most of us used to have to walk right by the stadium on our way to morning workouts, and it sucked when you're in it, but when you're older, you're like, shit, I wish I could do that walk one more time. You
just got to come back, man. When are you going to come back again?
I got 2 youngins, man. I gotta handle my shit at home.
Obviously,
that's true.
3 straight wins.
Adam says in Florida we call it pokey work culture. All right, Adam. Okay.
Adam, lock in. You have an AI photo of you and your wife on a kayak. Come on, lock in.
All right. Twill said, did Wagner end up coming back in? He did. I think he finished out the game. So Wagner, when Wagner went down and Love went down, you were kind of, nervous, but they both ended up coming back.
Is it bad? Is it bad though that I wasn't super worried that, like, if Love went down, because Price is so good, like we have such a luxury of.
I get where you're coming from.
Like it again. I don't want to say I don't love, but I wasn't like, oh shit, we're screwed. Because Price is so good. I don't know. Again, Jason Garrett, not my favorite human on earth, but he had mentioned a stat where like almost every 5 touches Price scores. So if you have somebody like that, like not a bad plan B.
Sure. RB says lots of upsets. Yeah, this is what we were talking about. Like Notre Dame just needed this chaos, and Notre Dame still got to take care of business. Let me say something to the people who are like, stop talking about the playoff, one game at a time. Listen, if you're on the Notre Dame football team, you're on the staff, absolutely one game at a time. But in this position, as a media guy who does YouTube, and for all of you Notre Dame fans, absolutely you can talk about it. The people who say you shouldn't talk about it are...
I do think that, like, and I wholeheartedly believe this, not the attitude in the locker room, but when we were, I think I went 6-6 my freshman year. We went 12-0 senior year. There wasn't a huge difference in like the locker room talk. Right. Like, I don't think these kids are in there saying, fuck, we have to do this so we can make the playoffs. You know what I mean? It's Not like, when we were 6-6, we weren't like, oh my God, we got to fix this guy so we can go to the Hawaii Bowl. It's like you as players, I believe that they go in and day out, they do their job and they move. Like that's our job to talk about the playoffs. So we are going to talk about the playoffs from a media perspective. So we will. Like the kids aren't in there thinking about that. I guarantee you there's 12 kids. No, there's 20 kids in the locker room right now that are fearing film. They are the F word. Relax. We're all adults here. There are kids fearing film and what is going to be said by their coaches to their peers, right? Like they're worried about their day-to-day operations. Let us talk about the playoffs.
Yeah. I feel like you usually side when I have thoughts about like, hey, fans, I think you're looking at this wrong. You usually side with them. So look at you for agreeing with me on something. That's new.
But again, we have no idea what is said in the locker room. They could be, making fun of every media outlet, and not worrying. They're not worried about the playoffs. They are literally worried about, like, when we were playing, I was just like, shit, do we have a hitting drill today? Like I wasn't worried about going to the national title, right? Of course I was, but you're like, what do we have the next period? In college, your schedule's so regimented that you don't have time to think about 6 months away. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying let us talk about the playoffs.
BC with the $5 super chat. He said, just because I like you guys on my 3-leg parlay hit. BC, how are you going to send us this? What was it? What
was it?
Are you killing me?
Why are you holding off on us, BC?
Let me know, BC. Damn.
Selfish, man.
BC, thanks for the super chat as always, man.
There's a lot of room for activities, BC.
RB said, does Notre Dame go from 21 to 16? I don't know what the particulars are going to be, but they should move up, and there is no way in hell that Penn State, someone else said Penn State and Texas better not be ranked ahead of Notre Dame, and that's 100% true.
No, but they're going to be. We have 2 losses.
No. They both have 2 losses now too. Yeah. Texas.
Where is Texas right now? I thought Texas was.
They were like 5 or something.
8?
They're high.
No, but I thought Texas was 8.
Yeah, but they lost to Ohio State week 1, and then they just lost today.
Well,
and Penn State just lost 2 weeks in a row.
I guess what I'm saying is expect
UCLA.
In my job, I always under promise, over deliver, right? So I'm not expecting us to be ahead of these 2 teams. So I'm not let down on Monday. Like
Texas is 9.
Okay, Texas is 9. We're 21. Florida lost to USF. Like I could see that change, but if it doesn't happen, I wouldn't be surprised, right? Yeah. But it also depends on how Miami performs today against Florida State.
Yeah.
I love college football. I fucking love it. Oh, sorry for that, Bob.
Rip Jules says, where's Bob Morton? He's still on the B&G staff. So I've talked about this, Rob. Got a Rob and a Bob. Bob had some personal circumstances. He had to take a step away. Some things had come up. So love Bob, and I hope we can get him back, maybe after the season. I honestly don't know, but if Bob is back, I will let you guys know. But definitely miss
Rip
Bob.
Jules, sorry if I'm not your cup of tea. Thanks for that. Thanks for the support.
You're on one today. Cole says felt like a 42 to 7 Irish win. CJ is going to have off games. Defense played outstanding. If that is a CJ Carr off game, 15 of 23, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, had the pump fake of his life, bro. If that's
that was cool.
That was cool. But he's a baller.
Again, CJ missed a wide open post.
Yeah,
I bet he is going to miss sleep over that for the next week.
He should.
I think and he should. 189 yards. Relax. That's not baller. So let's just pump the brakes on baller, Mike.
The kid is a baller. 162.
I'm not saying he's not a baller. It wasn't a baller performance. Like he is. I know for a fact that he is a baller. But today, the slant route, he threw it behind him. He missed Pauling. Pauling
one was bad. The other thing
he missed Pauling on a late fade. rolling out, scramble drill, a throw he's made a million times in his life. He overthrew into the back of the end zone. I'm telling you, like the kid, we are lucky to have CJ. But today was not a baller performance. And if you think that, shame on you, Mike.
Did I say baller performance? I said the kid's a baller.
Okay,
Kid's a
well, we're
baller.
arguing the same thing. Look, don't do that. I know what you're doing there. Moving on. Moving on.
Yeah. Anyway, I agree with Cole here, who says that's what it felt like. There's not a single moment in this game, even when Boise State went up 7-6, where you're nervous about the Broncos. Just not.
I was a little nervous.
Well, you know.
I was a tad nervous.
Shame on you then.
The block field goal, and then when the announcer made it a point to say that Buckner was holding the ball.
Was it did he hold it? Was it not a good hold?
No, he was fine. It was fine, but he's like, he made it a point to say Buckner held the ball. There was nothing wrong. I think it was a low kick. But anyway, I was like, oh no, not NIU again.
All right, well, let's talk about your number 9 brother, Tay Johnson, with his interception late in the.
I didn't realize he was from
half.
Fort Wayne. What school did he go to?
North Side, I'm pretty sure.
Do they play Bishop Dwenger? Shout out John Goodman and Tyler Eifert.
I don't remember.
No,
I don't. Maybe I don't remember. But yeah, man. I don't know what happened.
Did this not get called back?
This one did not.
I thought it did. No,
I don't think so. No,
I'm pretty sure this one got called back.
No, there was a block in the back, but the interception itself didn't get called back. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is a layup. Mike, you could have caught this.
I don't know, man. You give me too much credit. All right, how about this one? Carfon and Fields. I mean, 21-7 at this point in the game kind of felt like, 35-7. But yeah, man.
No, I mean, Fields is the weapon. I think. Call me crazy, but if we had Fields last year, I think the national title goes different.
Sure.
So I'm a huge fan of Fields and how he can wiggle as a big man, which is different, and he can also go up and get the football. So he's proven time and time again he can go and get it. So Fields is legit.
Yeah, it has been a few years since you felt like, man, we one-on-one coverage, like, get this guy the football, man. I love him on those little 10-yard stops, man.
Well, on the flip side, with defensively, we have Leonard Moore, who can shut down one side of the field. Now on the flip side, we have a guy, Fields, who's gonna bring two to defend one. So we have a good problem on both sides of the field, which I do think we're going to make a run, but we can't talk about playoffs, right?
I will.
Okay, perfect. Me too.
All right.
But no, I go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, people talk about the interceptions. Yeah, how about Leonard Moore? Leonard Moore with 2 picks today in his return. Of course, we just looked at Tay Johnson, and then Luke Talich had one late in the game. And here is one of those interceptions from Leonard Moore. I'm trying to remember this one. Yeah, I don't know why. Terrible decision to throw this football, but nice play on the ball by Leonard Moore.
Oh, man. Cheap shot.
What?
No, I'm saying cheap. Sorry, I got a couple buddies texting me right now. Shout out to Frano who got it at 22.5 in Vegas. What a fool. This is why even when I'm in Vegas, I don't bet on Notre Dame, because if they win, it's not enough, right? Like if they don't cover, everybody's pissed.
Sure.
And then you're like, oh my God, fire Freeman. It's like, no, we won the damn ball game. So the Frano's a little upset. Shout out to Frano.
49 yards, dude. This Jadarian Price touchdown was nuts, bro. He broke, I think, 4 or 5 tackles on this game. Or on this play.
My grandfather used to call this a tallywaggle. It's just insane. I don't know what that.
Tallywaggle.
I never knew what that meant, but this is what he would say every time I made this play. So shout out to Price for that.
Mm. The very ugly Tyler Horka and Jack Sobel just walked behind me, goofy ass.
Come hop in. This is a fun show.
Yeah, I don't know. I want Eric Hansen in here. You gonna come say what's up?
What's good, postgame show?
What's going on?
What's up?
Robbie says what's up.
Ask him if he's choking on that collar. Tell him loosen one button.
You want to hop in?
For like 30 seconds. What's
All
up?
All right. Just take a seat. Pop a squat.
I gotta do stand up though.
Oh, that's all right. Just pop in. What'd you think about the game?
First glance, I think Notre Dame kind of needed a win like that. Like, it's nice to get experience in this kind of season. Like, you're gonna have a game against a better team when the offense isn't clicking like it wasn't today. Got to kind of fight through it, and they thought they did that.
Defense, dude. I mean, did that not feel like an Al Golden defense today?
Yeah, a little bit. Like they did a nice job. I still think they stunted a little too much, but like they manufactured pressure. They married Russian coverage, like Kramer likes to say, a lot better than they have before. And 4 interceptions, a lot of it caused by pressure. Probably should have been 5 because
No, but defensively, to your point, they were not good the whole day. There were phases where they were like I thought the first couple of drives.
You are on a perfectionist run right now, Robbie.
This is what we do, right? We sit here and we talk.
Yeah, I don't know.
We criticize because if I went out and rushed right now, a tackle would pick me up, throw me down. So now all I can do is talk shit about performance of others. So, but defensively, yes, we held them. I forgot the score. 7 points.
Yeah.
But there were still explosive plays. The quarterback still had a lot of time. In the back end, we were a lot better, I felt, on the back end defensively. But from the D-line standpoint, there's still more pressure that we can provide.
100%.
And then when we do give pressure, a lot of times it's like on a screen that we know is going to come on 2nd and 25 when we should actually be pulling back. So,
yeah.
I do think defensively we're improving, but we got to fix it.
Yeah.
Getting Leonard Moore back, you just can't overstate how huge that is.
Two picks.
He doesn't need help. Just leave Leonard by himself with somebody.
You go.
I'll take that.
Stand up.
All right.
Before hanging.
Later, brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leave Leonard. Leonard can deal by himself.
You joining next?
My buddy just said Apple has. My buddy just said Apple has discontinued white Apple Watch pens due to one sale, and it was you.
This was also off market or third party too.
Oh,
stealing my guy. We're supposed to.
What'd you think about the game? I don't know why you're not sitting in the chair like Jack did, but what'd you think about the game?
Oh, I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
dude.
If anyone's saying like, "Oh, Notre Dame should have won this game by more," no, like. I love that Notre Dame won a defensive slugfest type game. The offense, like you're going to go through adversity. You're going to go through some growing pains with the redshirt freshman quarterback. We saw that today for the first time in a while, and like they got through it. They won by 21 points. Like what? I like this one.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Says what?
Andy ranked over Texas.
Yeah,
should be.
They're both 2-loss teams, and Notre Dame.
But would you be surprised if we're not?
I would be surprised if Notre Dame is not ranked ahead of Texas. Yeah, I think Texas falls to like 20.
Would it ruin your week? Would it ruin your week?
No.
Okay.
I'm fine. Like how much? I'm fine. I'm a Notre Dame beat writer. I watched probably 2 minutes of that.
I know you're a Notre Dame beat writer. Jesus Christ,
dude, you did this just grow like a few days ago? Because I feel like you were more Zorro earlier this week.
I don't know. It looks crazy on the thing there.
This is a fun show today.
What is the last thing from me?
It should be. We won.
How are the fans reacting? Because I still don't really know. I haven't read much. Like, what is the chat? What's the mood of the chat?
Solid. I mean, I feel like they don't know how to react to that defensive performance because it was just weeks of trashing the defense.
Good,
so I feel
coverage was good. Started up front, affected the quarterback. every single level of your defense is going to play so much better when you play like they played up front today. And they've been playing
I
like
do,
that for
I do
10 quarters in
think
a row.
I do think that the penalties
Mm,
saved us a little.
yeah.
And
I think that's a terrible take, bro.
It's not. It's
They were
It went
they,
both ways.
It went both ways. They were
They-
terrible
no,
on
no.
both sides.
But I'm saying it was terrible on both sides. But if we look from a defensive standpoint, there was a lot of times where that quarterback had way too much time.
Yeah, Marcus mentioned that in the
throw.
post game. He wasn't happy.
He had a lot of time to throw.
And then he
but
ran a
on
little
our
bit too.
on our back end, we were good, but that's because their receivers aren't very good.
Yeah.
So we if we get put in a position where those receivers are faster,
Getting
more
open,
athletic,
yeah.
bigger, they're going to get open. But that's not a knock on our DBs. It's impossible to guard somebody for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus couldn't guard me in a phone booth. So let alone you give somebody 5 seconds.
We got to watch
it's
the
impossible.
tape, but I think I'm going to have last thing I'll say is the same feeling leaving this is like, dude, take that win. You won by 21 points. Did you cover?
Amen, brother.
Was it 20.5?
Amen.
Is that a cover?
His dumb friend took it at 22 and a half.
Yeah.
No, that's bad.
What an idiot.
It was
Anything
16
around
and a
the
half.
3 touchdown mark, you have to take the under the 21, like 20.5.
But I agree with you. Winning is hard at this level. Enjoy it.
Yep.
But there's so much more to clean up, and this is a good problem for us to have.
I like it. Yep. I'm with Robby.
All right, bud. I'll see you. I think I got. This has been in 3 years now. Maybe I'll just not use that. Clean that later. Big Killa says, "Can we take a moment and laugh at Penn State?"
Yeah, well,
Ha
we
ha
got.
ha.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my daughter has a K-pop Demon Hunters party today.
That's the big thing. I don't really know what it is. Bo ND Johnson, my buddy, good to see you. Thanks for the $5 super
Shout
chat.
out Bo, mahalos.
Bo says, "Go Irish." Swandong says, "Sobel Horka versus Singer Robbie." We talking like a fist fight, like a tag team?
If it's Oklahoma drill, me, that like all.
Well,
all
I'm the biggest by far,
Swan
and Robbie's
dog.
going to be the most athletic. I mean, if it's an Oklahoma drill and I'm blocking either of those two, Robbie could do it backwards. Like, come on.
I'm taking out my blocker and the other two.
You're taking.
Listen, I'm the best athlete I know, Mike.
Oh yeah, I mean,
No, I'm kidding. That's
I
a
had
joke.
an NAIA offer and some D3 offers, and you played for Notre Dame, so it's a
Play is a
debate.
loose term.
It's a debate on who was. I'm just
Play is a loose term.
I'm just scrolling the chat. Swandong, I do appreciate it. Anything else you want to say about your boy Jordan Faison?
I mean, shout out Bo. Guy is a beast. He does it all. Like him and or he and Pauling, they both can go in and go block an end, and they're willing to do it. They both can go out and get open. They both do shit after the catch. Like those two are my favorite. Jordan's obviously my favorite, but anybody who can punt return, I have a special respect for because that is a tough task. And he seems to do it so seamlessly, which I envy. I couldn't do it. I fair caught one time in high school and got cracked, and it kind of ruined it for me. But the way Jordan is so calm is definitely respectable.
And folks, please hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Patrick says, agree with Robbie. You got to focus on what Notre Dame did to evaluate. Yeah, no, I mean, it's very much like a no shit Sherlock. No, we're not saying that like Notre Dame played the perfect game.
Sherlock, there you go.
I'm not sitting here saying that Notre Dame played the perfect game, but like I think it should have been a 42-7 game. That's what it really should have been. But like looking at the offense, I know what the offense is. They just had a few mistakes today that they haven't had recently. Feel great. I still feel great about that offense. I'm just so pumped about the defense, man.
But do you know what Brian Kelly instilled in me was that winning is hard. And so it didn't matter if it was like a shitty team or a great team. His message was the same every time. It was enjoy this victory. You worked for it. Right. But we're going to enjoy it for 24 hours, and then I am going to rip you and make you a better football player and make you a better football team. So, like,
But now you're a
I guess.
pundit. So
What do you mean I'm repugnant?
I said you're a pundit. Like
Oh,
you're a.
God.
So it's a different. You think So you're thinking
No,
about it as a former player.
I'm looking at it now from BK's perspective, where like I can talk about it here, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy we won, but I know that in film study, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, the block field goal. There are going to be kids on the line that we didn't see get yelled at. There's going to be an operational yelling, and CJ missing throws. It's not going to be yelling, but it's going to be like, CJ, even though you threw that slant behind, CJ, you threw this late, CJ, you were way off target. Like that is what is going to make this team great.
Yeah.
So winning is the most important thing. Enjoy it, but then they're going to go correct it and evaluate, like you just said.
Swandong said, "All right, Robbie and Jack versus me and Horka." I mean, you guys got to know, Robbie's got 2 kids. His ass is getting old. I don't know, man. I got
this is what I'll
long
tell you.
wingspan.
If I was in an Oklahoma drill, I don't care who it is. If Jesus is across the line, somebody is breaking a bone, and it ain't me.
It ain't Jesus.
Like, no, I'm just saying. Like, I don't care who my competitor is. That's the mindset I go into. So good luck. Good luck to Sobel, Singer, and Horka. Somebody's breaking a jaw, and it ain't me. That's what I always say.
I don't know who this Tool guy is, but I like him, man.
But you have to be a little bit psycho in order to play football.
A little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
C-Mac says, "Will Faison play in the NFL?" Man, you got to think like
absolutely.
All right, so I agree. Here's the better question: does he play lacrosse in the spring? His brother is going to play lacrosse in the spring.
I think he should. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But like,
unless he's training for the NFL, because he can go already, right?
This is his
third year.
He played with Hartman, yeah. So
he can go if he wants to, so he doesn't have to play lacrosse. But I know nothing about the professional lacrosse, but I doubt that he'll make
there's
money playing professional lacrosse.
Yeah,
Faison is what, I don't know how tall he is in comparison to Puka, but like Faison reminds me of Puka, just always in the right spot, will always give himself up, and just a dog. So Faison will play in the NFL, and he will be very successful.
Yeah, I agree. You just got to spell his name right, C-Mac. Fields is definitely going to play in the NFL. What do you think about Pauling? See, Pauling's got a shot, like undrafted or seventh, like later.
Pauling is better than I was, but he has to get into the right organization. Like when I went to the Cardinals, there was Larry Fitzgerald, Michael Floyd, a number of guys that they already had. I was a camp body, right? So he just needs to get in the right spot, and he will succeed. Like this isn't a knock on Wes Welker or anybody, but like if Wes Welker went to my situation with, like, I don't know what his situation was. Maybe I'm making a bad example, but my situation did not help my cause. So if Pauling goes to the right situation, he will play in the NFL.
Yeah. Someone just asked, how big's Will Pauling? 5'10", 190.
Love.
Faison 5'10", 185. So I mean,
fun fact, Mike. Guess how many practices I've missed in my career at Notre Dame? Just practices. Just guess. Take a wild guess.
2.
0.
I was gonna say 0. That seemed like I think that's what you were leading.
No, I was, but thank you. Yeah, no broken bones. A lot of others have. One fun story. TJ McDonald hit me so hard, safety from USC, that he broke his collarbone. I took out the coolers. I took out, I think, Nate Montana on the sideline. So I'm just saying, So maybe I can't be broken, but thanks, Bo. Appreciate you.
All right. Well, folks, hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Do you have anything else before we sign off, Robbie?
We are good, brother. Go Irish, man.
All right.
Winning's tough.
We will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be on with Eric and whoever else from the Blue and Gold staff. So make sure you guys lock in 3 p.m. for our staff roundtable show because I have dinner plans at like 5 or something. Got a big family thing. So me and my white Apple Watch band. You know what, Robbie? Screw you. We're keeping the white one and we're rolling with it. You know what? Damn it. Or what color do you want me to wear for it?
Nothing. You
anything else?
Me, I attack back.
You mentioned it first before I mentioned your height. What do you want to put? I'm going to wear an orange one.
Ole means no in Hawaii. You started it, and I will die on that sword.
All right, we're gonna
safe travels. Go Irish. Sign us off.
All right.
Get us off.
Really appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up. Lock in tomorrow. Jack Sobel and Tyler Horka will have their post-game reaction, 10 to 15-minute video posted on this channel this evening. So check that out before you go to bed tonight. Really appreciate you all for tuning in. And as always, we'll catch you next time.